Hoping you're having an awesome, happy Labor Day weekend. Hello everyone, Rah St here, Legacy Futures Trading Group, and relax and enjoy. Yes, sure, that's the least that I have been doing. Actually, it's been okay. And I'm enjoying myself. These last few days have been trading for an hour and then spending the rest of the day working in Lagadita. It's been too many days now. I'm super tired, but that's not what we are here about. Okay, this was the last project I got into on Saturday. I just went to clean under the seat. There's this storage, and we always have a drawer or storage that we just open it and throw everything where we don't know where to put our things. And it was pretty full of a lot of stuff I don't use. Not garbage, but stuff that I didn't have any reason to be there. So I took it out, I opened up to clean it, and I had this panel bothering me since I bought it, because it had these two open cuts, and then it had some speakers that didn't work. It was a disaster. It was ugly. So I said, you know what? Let me fix this and put this in better conditions. So 1 hour cleaning project turned into a 5 hour cleaning and going to the store. It was pretty cool though. So yeah, I'm really happy with the results. I don't have the open space here, but here is how it looks now. I love it. It looks cleaner. It looks a little more open space, right? Because it's so. Let me know in the comments. I still have to put that same paper in this wall right here. So that might be a project for the next few days. I also got this 12-volt cooler, which is really nice because now I'm not gonna have ice melting problems. And sometimes I've been camping and the chicken some chicken water got in the ice water, and then everything it was a disaster. So we don't have to deal with ice bags anymore with ice, even though I like cold drinks with ice. So let's see how we go about that. And yeah, I'm going camping to Ocala, so I'll let you know throughout the week. Anyway, what we are here about, what this channel is about, VanLife day traders. Well, that was the VanLife part. And now the traders. Labor Day weekend, yes. Market is open, absolutely. So no excuses there. Yesterday I had a really fun day with my daughter, with some friends, and I got home really late, really tired. And guess what? Before Ra goes to bed, he checks his emails and maybe a few videos that I have marked here. And of course, I check the futures market, which is open from Sunday in the early evening, 6 a.m. in the morning. That's 6 a.m. in the morning, 6 a.m. in the afternoon. Sorry, I'm still kind of sleepy. Eastern Standard Time, and runs today's Labor Day weekend, holiday weekend. Everybody is at the beach or doing something else. Yes, I am doing something else. I am not working. I am working making this video. That's the only work I am doing today. So this doesn't take long. Okay, so we have here. Let's explain the trade. I didn't record the trade live because I was so tired And I'm like, you know what? Today's Labor Day. I'm not gonna make a video, but here we are. Okay, market has been coming from a really big move to the downside, and where did it stop? Support zone, big support zone. That is crucial in my legacy futures trading strategy. You know that is step number one. We go back. We have here last week big support, but market reaching a level. We have a minor entry level. Whap, 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 whap. There is a very specific way I look for these levels and these support and resistance zones. I don't care what happened last day or the previous day or the previous 3 or 4 or 5 days, but usually market will respect those levels, but they do not necessarily mean that they're going to keep respecting those. Okay, sometimes refreshing water. So it's a coincidence. I don't look for my levels based on what happened before. I look for my levels, what is going on right now. It's kind of complicated, but anyway, that's kind of a confirmation. So market bounced off that big support zone, and what usually happens when market is moving in one direction and hits a floor, you throw a ball to the floor. What the ball is gonna do? Well, not if it's a bowling ball, but it's gonna bounce. Actually, I think if you throw a bowling ball, it will bounce maybe millimeters, but who knows? I don't have a bowling ball to test it out. Anyway, now I grab a tennis ball, easy, throw it to the floor, and it is going to bounce before it continues to the downside. Okay, step number one, market hitting a big support resistance zone. Step number two, identifying entry levels, price levels where market reacts or where the max or min where I would buy or sell the market. There's a reason for that as well, and that's, remember, this is my trading strategy, so that's what I figured. Okay, and then we go to lower support and resistance zones. Let me go to a smaller time frame so you can understand. Smaller time frame. Oh, now there's a trade probably coming up, but market should close at 1 in the afternoon. It's 12:20. I'm not gonna. So we have here. You come on over here. No, what I did it worse. Okay, I was right. Sorry about that. Okay, we're coming. Don't worry, we're coming. Yay, here we are. Up. Okay. So, market push to the downside, bounce of the level. Okay. This is where I start looking for potential buying or selling opportunities. I'm not doing anything yet. I'm just watching. Bounce. And where did it went to? Entry exit level. I could have bought here and then just wait until market goes to resistance, because I know, and when I say I know, is that I know it's highly probable. I've said that, you know. Don't be thinking like, oh, this Rah thinks he knows everything. I do not. I trade probability, and the probability of market hitting that resistance zone, I could tell you that it was 99% probability. Why? Because that's what I figured when I created this strategy. So market bounce of, but you have to be really, really sharp in what you are doing. Not always market will react like this on major or big support resistance target zones. We have to understand that not always market is going to move above and below entry exit levels. Not always market will bounce off support resistance zones if you don't know what you are doing. For example, there is a resistance zone right here. And if you don't know what's going on, there is a support zone way down there. Okay? It's not there, it's way down there. Okay? Below this pivot. And you could say, well, market is gonna bounce off this support resistance, and it's gonna move to the downside, and then I'm gonna sell and I'm gonna grab a few points, and it's all gonna be awesome. Yes, the zones are the correct ones. We might even have an entry level around here, but that is not it has all the elements of a legacy futures trading strategy analysis, but it is not valid because you didn't knew when to use the legacy futures trading strategy elements. Okay, that's really important. That's why sometimes for people it doesn't work, because they don't apply everything that I put into the analysis in practice. But anyway, those are others and not us. So we have here perfect legacy futures trading strategy trade setup. Market hitting a big support zone, market hitting a minor entry level, bouncing back, small support zone here, small resistance zone here, and ka-ching. 10.5 points, 21 point total, $420 in less than half an hour. Let's see. I entered the trade at 1 in the morning. I closed the trade at 1:30 in the 1:35. Rah. But if you knew that market could have go to that resistance zone, why did you close the trade early? Okay, two things. One, I have trading plan and I have trading goals. Alright? Reason number two. Oh, question number two. Rah, why did you buy the market here if market was going to bounce if the support zone is way down here? Easy. Because there is another support zone right here. And I didn't knew at the time that market was not gonna respect this support zone, and it was going on to this other support zone. it was a little nerve-wracking and frustrating, I'm gonna tell you that, because I am a human being and I have feelings, human feelings, in case you were asking yourself. So, market bounce off the support zone. Okay, great. That might be, there are other considerations when entering a trade. If I was really careful with my, yeah, sometimes I get a little sloppy, and I know that, and that's part of my trading style. Okay, I don't want to miss the move. I want to jump in early. We are way points below that entry exit level. If they bounce, because I thought they were bouncing, that was a probability, a high probability, and we get close to the entry level, that's anything above that entry level, it's super profit. So I was okay with that. I knew the possibility of market going toward that support zone, and after this candle, well, we're gonna have to wait for the bounce of the other next support zone, because they already hit this big support zone. Could they have continued to the downside? Yes, but that's a 2 or 3% probability. That usually, well, it has only happened twice in the last 7, 8, 9 years. Okay, and one of them was a wash. They invented some news, and they took my stop, which was usually pretty far away. They took my stop by the tick, and then they continued. It was crazy. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about last night's trade. I closed the trade right at 10.5 points, which is it's okay for me. I was gonna wait for and try to grab a little more points, but I got a call, a delivery. Yeah, they were delivering some packages last night, and I'll show you the next video. It's really exciting. I'm excited to go and keep working on Lagadita. So Labor Day weekend, Labor Day Monday, 12:33. The only reason I'm here is because I was so tired that I slept all morning long. So I could get back to bed. I am not going to the beach. I am going to Ocala. I'm gonna stop by the forest and see what's going on, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Alrighty, so hope you're enjoying your weekend. Let's have an awesome trading week. And as you know, when I learn my trading strategy, you want to join our trading group. Questions, comments, complaints, jokes, you know what to do. Rah St Legacy Futures Trading Group for VanLife Day Traders. You have a great one.